Hello everybody and welcome back. The Kraken boss fight had a massive update, and one of those parts to the massive update was a new daily contract called the Gobfather. The first part of this contract that you need to do is find Squinch. Squinch is going to tell you about these voodoo spirits that are up to no good that are starting to invade over on the Kraken Island. These are the same spirits that you're going to find over at Icehook Fjord called the Momokai. Once you defeat 5 of the Momokai, you're going to return back to Squinch, and he's going to tell you about an ancient scroll or tablet that he's been keeping safe, and that's what the Momokai are actually after. Now, he's headed somewhere pretty easy. The fort's abandoned and rotting, but it is hidden. Just look for his basket. The fastest way up there is to use a grappler and go up the cliffside up where I looked at. However, you can go the long way around and go through the first abandoned fort, past the boar shrine, and then all the way back up the hill to the latest abandoned fort. This tablet basket thing that you're looking for is actually going to be on the 3rd story of this abandoned fort. Once you go up to that 3rd story and you fought off your skeleton creatures, it is located on this wall. However, the basket is empty, so now we must return to Squinch and tell him about the tablet. Now he's saying that it's gone and somebody must have stolen it. We need to go speak with the well goblins. The well goblins are the same ones that we've found in the past at Crookshank's mines. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to speed over there really fast. Once we find those stinky well goblins, we're going to go down the well and speak with the middle one. Once we're done speaking with the middle one, he kind of told us about a curse that will happen if their ritual is completed with all 3 tablets. We're going to head out to the ruins of Wansum. There is this handy sandbar if you don't have a surf cube yet. The sandbar will take you across the water without you having to swim. Now, another issue that I've seen a lot brought up on the Discord is people are saying they're killing their goblins or their creatures, but they're not counting. Because they're getting knocked down, you actually have to turn around and shoot them dead, and they will start to count. If you don't actually shoot them, they will eventually count towards the counter on the top left, but it takes a few moments for that to actually happen because it's going to take them to fully drain their life. Now, Greg does count as one of the cultists over here on the island, so you can defeat him as one of the cultists. However, if you're having issues with it not loading or something like that, you can turn around and go around the ruins a little bit like you see I'm doing here to try to get more goblins to respawn. After you finished killing all 10 of your goblins, the next part is going to tell you to recover 3 of the stolen tablets, which appears to be the most difficult. The first smaller ruin building on the right has this rubble stack, and behind it is going to be tablet 1 of 3. The next one is going to be up at Greg's ruins, which is going to be up the main stairs, and we're going to veer off to the right here, and it's going to be outside right against this rubble. The third one is a little bit harder to find. You're going to have to go down in this cavern that's below, and it's up against this little wall by the ravine that goes through the ruins. Once you have all 3 stolen tablets, you're going to have to stop the communing ritual. The communing ritual is actually at the top of the ruins, so it is good to grab a glider, and once you stop that, you need to return to Squinch. After all of these things are done, you should get your contract completed. As always, if you are struggling with this or anything else, please reach out to us over on the Gauntlets Discord for the Kraken boss fight, where there's almost always someone online and willing to help. Good luck, everyone.